right, so to use the area model, I wrote the problem out, you know, in the traditional algorithm format first. And so for area model, you make a box. I told the kids, you kind of make it look like a window. First you make a rectangle, and then you put the window panes in it like this. So there's 4. And then you break 82. You do the expanded form of 82, which is taking numbers and turning them into 10s, so they're easier to work with. 82 is really just 80 plus 2. And then 26 is really just 20 plus 6. So now my job is easier because all I'm doing is 20 times 80. So I've got zeros in my ones place, which I like because it makes my life simpler. So I kind of come over here to the side and I write out 80 times 20. And we know the trick with anything that has zeros in the ones place is you just do your tens place. 8 times 2, which is 16. So I'll go ahead and write my 16. And I have 2 zeros. I need to take those into account.
Justin and Caroline Harrison. Come to the car right ramp. Justin and Caroline Harrison.
So then I come up here to this box and I write in my answer, which is 1,600. And I want to just go ahead and fill this box in. So I do 20 times 2, and it helps me to come write it down here separately. And again, I have a 0 in my ones place, so I'm gonna make my life easier. I'm just gonna do 2 times 2, which I know is 4. And then I only have 1 0 that I need to account for, so that goes in my ones place. So 40 goes in this box here. Now I'm gonna take care of my bottom row. 80 times 6, again, I need to write it separately so I can see it clean. All right, 8 times 6, I know is 48. I have 1 0 to account for, so that goes in my ones place. This box I fill in with 480. And then my last box I have 6 times 2, which I know is 12. Now I add my numbers across. So I like to write it separately, once again. Vertically seems to work best for me. Not saying that works best for everyone. I like to have my stuff separate because doing it across like this, you know, that doesn't always work for me. So I like to do it vertically like this. You don't have to do it that way. That's what works for me. All right, so then I go to my ones place. I know 0 plus 0. I know 0 plus 4, 6, and 1. Okay, so I come up here, I record that number.
Navoda bus 0702. Navoda bus 0702.
And then I have 480 plus 12. Ones place. 0 plus 2 is 2. 8 plus 1 is 9. 4 plus 0 is 4. So now I come and I record my bottom number like this, 492. Last job is to add vertically now. Now I'm going to rewrite that because I didn't do a good job lining up my place values there. So I've got 1,640 plus 492. All right, so 0 plus 2 is 2. And then I go to my tens. 4 plus 9 is 13.
Kennedy Fuller, come to the car ramp. Kennedy Fuller.
All right, so then my answer is 2,132. And if I checked myself using the traditional algorithm, that would always be an option, just in case, you know, I'm not sure. I know this looks messy. However, all those zeros in the ones place, that, you know, that just really makes my life easier and more simple, and I like to work with that. I call those friendly numbers when it's got a 0 in the ones place because it's just way more simple for me to work with that. So that's why I prefer area model.